Alrighty, where are we going today?
On the boat show.
Yay!
We're not buying anything though.
Yeah, no. Alright, let's go.
Got Long Island Marina here. You seen these new videos?
Wow, holy crap. That's huge.
It's like Bezos.
Hey, she said $8.
Carolina skiff back there. There's Dad's boat.
Hey, that is your dad's boat.
No, that's small.
No, that's not nearly the same size.
Yeah, that's smaller. It's not a big.
Oh my god, this sparkle is real. Oh my god. I'm living for all these sparkly boats, of course. Zach makes practicality, I think, pretty. I like the permanent. It's so cool. So weird.
Golf carts.
How do you know if you need it if you haven't looked?
We went to Bass Pro a week ago and bought a bunch of rats.
This is 11-inch worm. I'll call them up 12-inch fish on 11-inch worm. A bass is crazy. He'll attack anything he moves. Fish. That's partially true. The other part of that is that little bass thinks he's a big fish too. He'll eat. Don't be scared to throw a really big worm. That's
Red's my favorite color. I want it. Please.
Nope. They've got the classic here.
God, that's a huge boat. Look how big that boat is. I feel so little. Would your truck be able to pull something like that? Huh.
Oh yeah.
I'm not using my gimbal today, so it's not as awkward for me. I'm using just my hands. Oopsie doopsie. Zach just thought that this boat was a quad and it ended up being a 3 because of how close they were together. So funny. There's literally people here that look just like you. This is definitely your homeland. Someone just gave us a listing for a lake house.
Too bad we already have a lake house.
I know. Don't you want another one at a different lake, hon?
Nope.
What did you think about the boats you saw in there? Were you disappointed or were you happy with what you saw?
Disappointed.
Aw, why were you disappointed?
I don't care anything about pleasure boats.
Well, good thing you already have a boat though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we get to go home. So since our boat show trip was cut a little short, I figured I would show you guys my studio since I'm going to be back into making and probably posting some videos. And I'm really sorry for how shaky this is. I'm not using my gimbal. I locked it in my husband's truck and I did not feel like getting it out. Yeah, I'm lazy. Sue me. We just finished redoing all the walls. We still have the ceiling that we have to do. But the walls are all repainted and looking great and everything's nice and organized. So I thought this would be a great time to show you how my stuff is. So these are my glazes. I'm adding a glaze this year. These are not my handmade glazes. These are all bought glazes, which I will go through another time of what they are. And yeah, they're all Potter's Choice though, cone 6, because that's what I fire. I only fire cone 6 and obviously bisque, but yeah, I put them on flower pot movers. Like, my God, it makes my life so much easier. I use those to put finished pottery on or finished glaze, that way it doesn't make the tops as dirty. This is like a little bit of everything station. I have some glazes that I test out and trying to figure out if I want to buy them in a big 5-gallon bucket. I got some, I call them breathe protectors, but they're obviously not called that. I call safety mask. I got safety masks. That little thing right there is actually glaze recipes. I use those beef trays to make plates and stuff. You can never have enough cups. There's some wax. That's my underglaze stuff, and then these are just there to be there for now. But I think I might keep it there because it's a nice place to store it. But those are my kiln shelves, my cones, and then my stilts. And this is just an area that I normally put a lot of finished work on because it's nice and smooth. I love it. And I also, when I glaze, I'll sit my stuff over there. But according to my grandparents, we're probably going to put a table here to start putting my finished stuff on top of when I glaze right here, so all that can be done. Here on this side, this is where I normally put my freshly thrown items, normally. And I know it's super tall compared to the seats. That's on purpose because I do a lot of carving and stuff, and I normally need it up to my face. So, and then this, I think we're gonna put that on the wall next to my wheel so I don't make such a mess and it's easier to wipe off the wall. That's a haul that I'm going to talk about later. This is where I keep my bats and my lace, and then my 3D ornaments and extra sponges that I use for when people visit so they can make some stuff. Y'all, my grandpa is the best man ever. And a paper towel holder above my wedging table. Like, how great is that? That's my wedging table, by the way. But I just find it so funny. That is what I'm using right now to keep clay from getting on the newly white walls. I've got to get rid of that. It drives me insane. Just a big piece of wood. And I put some shelving next to it. That way I can sit the items that are on bats right on it, not having to move. I'll probably, the bats that were at my wedging table, I will probably sit them there when I'm actually having a throw-in day. That way I can keep a good circulation instead of having to get up over and over and over. Yes, I do put my wheel on concrete blocks because I do like it higher, so that way my back does not feel like it is breaking. It makes it so much easier when you sit here for hours on end. So this is not a bucket I throw with either. That's what I've been using to clean. I normally use this for glaze, that's why it's stained red on the walls, but I got whole new buckets, but that's in a haul that I'm gonna do next time. My trusty tool bag, that is shockingly not full, but I can go through that another time too. This is where I keep all my clay. I normally throw a Desert Buff, Cone 6 Desert Buff. This is also Desert Buff and some extra clay that I had kept in bags, that way I can re-wedge it out and use it again, but I didn't have my wedding table last year. I finally finished it. This is speckled brownstone that I've used before in college. And then these are some books I always look to for inspiration for my ornaments and stuff. And ooh, high school Zach and I. Cute junior year of prom. That's my ring holder I put my rings in, but I don't have to do that anymore. I have a work band that I wear during this time. And I got some extra storage up there and stuff. But now this rolls. My grandfather put those wheels in for me, and I'm obsessed. I love them. And this is where I keep my aprons and whatnot, so. We got a ton of extra stools for if somebody wants to come over. But yeah, this is my cute little place. And I hope you like it because there's going to be some videos here in the future. So I'm excited for that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!